Bruce Arians spoke today, and he was asked, would it surprise you if Tom Brady came back? Do you think he's retired? Go for it.
Yeah, because of the reasons he retired.
Do you find it odd at all that he hasn't really firmly slammed the door shut?
He slammed it shut when I talked to him. So I think like a lot of these guys, he likes to have his name out there.
I don't believe any of that for a second.
What?
Look how Bruce was smirking the whole time. He's just messing with these reporters.
I don't think he's messing with the reporters. I think what can I interpret that?
Well, he's trying to diffuse the report that him and Brady are at odds?
Yeah, he's retired. He told me that he's retired. If he's coming back, that would definitely be a surprise to me because I think we've got a great relationship, and that's the way it was described to me. So if he winds up knocking on their door and saying, I want to come back, but for another team, you would have a problem with that. That's the way I took that to mean. Play that again. Play that again. It's kind of like, he certainly shut the door to me when we talked. He likes his name out there a little bit. Oh.
That's pretty rich.
You know who's going to learn that next is Lily Tomlin. Roll it.
Yeah, because of the reasons he retired.
Do you find it odd at all that he hasn't really firmly slammed the door shut?
He slammed it shut when I talked to him. So I think like a lot of these guys, he likes to have his name out there.
Bruce is trying to make jokes because the reports of a rift between the two are true.
That's not true. I don't think there's a rift between the two. I don't. Okay. I don't think there's a rift between the two. What I think there is a guy who's like, okay, you're retired. Great. And now I'm hearing never say never. And now people are saying that I was the problem and that if he's going to come back, it's definitely not for the Bucs. And where are you all getting that from? Because he certainly shut the door to me when he retired. That's the way I take it. That would be one pissed off hombre if he says, I want to go to the 49ers. That's what I take that to mean. Meanwhile, the general manager's like, sure, we'll leave the light on for him. We'll take him back. Do you think he would take back Tom Brady?
Yep. Bruce Arians?
Yep. Yeah.
Well, is Godwin and Gronk coming back?
Godwin's coming back, hopefully as healthy as possible. And Gronk, as you know, is working out in the facility twice a week.
For wrestling.
Look, I think he could get a gym membership, or work has a spot in Tampa that he can work out in himself.
His house, probably.
Yeah. Boy, that was a fascinating give and take right there.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
Yeah, he retired to me when he certainly sounded retired when I spoke to him.
Shut the door when I talked to him. Yeah. Well, because he was pissed because you guys were yelling at each other.
That's
slammed
ridiculous.
the door on his way out.
That's ridiculous. And I would definitely, if I'm Bruce Arians, have all the whispers that I red marked, red penciled all the plans that he and Byron Leftwich had put together. Arians was asked if Brady wanted to come back with another team, would he accommodate him? Nope. Bad business. You bet.
Yeah, I don't think Bruce has a say.
Sure he does.
No, come on.
What do you mean? Why wouldn't he?
If Tom wants to come back and play for another team, it's not up to Bruce Arians.
It's up to the Bucs.
And they'll accommodate Brady.
Oh, the NFL's back. It is back.
They will accommodate Brady because Brady made the Bucs relevant again. So they're going to do whatever he wants.
Brother, I'm telling you, the Bucs consider him retired. And if he wants to come back and go for another team, they are going to have to pay through the nose to get him. And if I'm Arians, and again, hold on a second. If I'm Arians and I'm hearing that Brady didn't like, or that I was the one who changed game plans in a manner that was meddling with what Brady liked and what Byron Leftwich was doing, that would piss me off. If I'm Arians and I'm hearing that Brady kind of didn't, that's the other one that you're hearing. You're hearing Brady kind of chafed at the lack of discipline in the practice schedule and all of that business, that he was used to far more well-run practices and more accountability in practice up in New England. If you're Arians,
I believe that.
If you're here, Arians, you hear that, you're like, screw that. And Brady's like, yeah, I'm retired, coach. I'm out. And now everybody's like, do you think he's coming back? Because the reason why he would come back is because Arians didn't do enough to keep him active. And that's the guy that you're seeing right here who's kind of like smirking while giving answers. Like, why are you asking me all these questions? Guy's retired. Because every question about is he coming back is infused with you didn't do what needed to keep him happy to stay active.
I buy that. 2 points. Would you trade a first-round pick for 1 year of Tom Brady?
How close am I to winning?
Well, Dom's only going to you because you have a chance to win.
Yes. What's next?
Who is Bruce Arians to, like, say anything about Tom Brady?
Arians just asked about trading Brady. What would take 5 number ones? What do you mean, who is he? He's the head coach of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
He's not even half of as accomplished as Brady as an NFL
What
person.
does it matter?
I mean, it matters because he's Tom Brady.
It doesn't matter. And he's Bruce Arians, and he's the coach that thought this thing was over. And if Brady comes back and wants to go to another team, to hell with that. To hell with that.
It's not up to Bruce. It's not up to Bruce.
It's up to Bruce and Jason Light and ownership.
Tom Brady, these guys should be bending over backwards to do whatever Brady wants.
Oh, my gosh.
Bruce Arians is probably going to the Hall of Fame because of Tom Brady.
He's drunk on Dunkins over there, man.
Brady made all these guys' careers now.
NFL's back, baby. Yes. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.